When I was a tiny little Asian girl, I loved 007 movies and games. GoldenEye, Nightfire, fucking amazing games. Recently, I heard someone saying that there aren't that many good spy video games, which gave me PTSD and reminded me of the absolute gem my whole family used to play on PlayStation 1. And I don't think I've ever heard anyone mention it. That's fucking right. 007, Tomorrow Never Dies. I remember fondly those late nights, wrapping myself with a blanket, sitting down in front of our TV, drinking hot chocolate made from my dad's fresh and nutritious titty milk, and absolutely bruising my preschool dick into this game. Just take a look at this intro and try to tell me you didn't even get half erect. Tight. But was the game actually any good, or is it just my rose-tinted nostalgia glasses? Well, let's find out. First mission, Outpost, Russian border. Oh, and don't worry about the story. The game doesn't bother to explain anything in detail, so if you haven't seen the movie, you're SOL. After getting over the nostalgia goosebumps, I immediately noticed that the game controls like absolute shit. But I don't want to start this off with a negative tone. I'm gonna straight away compliment the best aspect of this game, the soundtrack and the sound effects. But the audio mixing on the other hand, well, we'll get to that later. Watching the game footage, you could argue that I look like someone who has never played a video game before and is severely handicapped in the brain. Well, part of that is true, but trust me, the controls are mildly frustrating and the frame rate keeps jumping all around the places, so you have absolutely zero chances to control the actions or play precisely. Also, my gamepad is 20 decades old and moldy piece of shit, but I don't think a better controller would have given me any better experience. After some epic action sequences. Oh yeah, by the way, for all of you OCDs out there, there is no reload button. We arrive at our target location.
Keep the target painted.
Fuck yeah. Now I remember being stuck in this part of the game for a long time and dying a lot. Now, when I'm older, but unfortunately my dick size is still the same as it was back then, it's pretty clear that one of the enemies coming from the helicopter will drop an access card which you need to pass the gate. And then we ski. Holy shit, this is awful. I remember dying on this part too, and I don't blame the past me. And for some reason, Bond keeps making sounds like his nipples were being twisted even though nothing is damaging him. This definitely wasn't as epic as I remembered. But luckily it's not a long segment, and the first mission is done. I don't know why, but the menu sound effects are super satisfying to me. Probably a nostalgia thing. Anyway, next mission, Arms Bazaar. Alright, we photographed the two visible weapons, and after that, I remember being stuck again as a child, and I would probably be even nowadays, since the game does not even once tell you that you need to check your weapons and notice that you have remote mines, which you need to use to destroy one of these containers. What the fuck, how do you... Oh. After disposing the 3 Vladimirs, we photographed the last weapon, and then...
White Knight.
How dare you call me that?
The British Navy has just launched a Tomahawk cruise missile to destroy the Bazaar. Evacuate immediately.
I just need a little more time.
Now this next part, I remember being super fucking epic and stressful. Was it? Well.
White Rook, we have a problem. That jet is armed with Soviet SB-5 nuclear warheads. If the incoming cruise missile detonates those warheads, you're going to have a nuclear disaster.
The Tomahawk is out of range. We cannot abort the missile. Repeat, we cannot abort the missile. Get out of there now.
I have to evacuate that jet.
It would have been if the machine gun vehicles wouldn't have my frame rate every time they're shooting. This also used to be a segment where I died a lot. Again, you just kill some Sergeys until one of them drops the aircraft's cockpit key. And, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the moment when as a child I knew exactly what I would want to be when I'm grown up. A fucking epic gamer.
Now if only the sound mixing was any better and we could enjoy the epic action music, it would be a lot cooler. But you know, it's still pretty cool.
Actually, let me see if I can edit this to feel like how it felt when I was a child. And then we'll get the classic 007 movie intro. I remember being fucking terrified of this woman, and it still kinda terrifies me. Oh, and I also felt bad for that woman. I hope she's okay. Next mission, Carver Media.
His wife, Paris, might have some knowledge of his dealings. Perhaps you can pump her for information.
Don't say that. Now, believe it or not, this used to look photorealistic to me. I remember these missions being much longer, by the way, but after pondering for a while, I recalled exactly why it took me so long to beat these missions. That is, because 75% of the time I played, I just did this. I wish I kept on doing that. I could have become a great artist.
I wondered what it would feel like if I ever saw you again. Look, I'm sorry what happened between us, but I need your help.
Ah, Mr. Bond. Won't you allow me to give you a tour of the facilities?
This is where I once again got stuck as a child. If I remember correctly, I couldn't pass this part on my own even after weeks. The game tells me to destroy the central computer. Being the genius retard as I am, I wandered around aimlessly for way too long until I figured out that I had to shoot this contraption in order to progress. Mission complete. Next mission. Pressing engagement. My already erect penis was getting bigger. This is the level that I remember most fondly from my childhood. Does it have interesting new mechanics? No. Does it have a great story and plot twists? No. I did not understand English back then. I think I could barely even read. Is it because of the soundtrack? Even though it's a chill banger and absolutely caresses my moist moldy ears in all the right spots? No. This was my favorite level. Because of this. Perfection. For some reason I remember this level being really huge, and I got lost in the printing warehouse for hours. Well, not so at all. It's super linear and straightforward. Find a briefcase, backtrack to the offices, open a secret safe, and fuck off. Took me 8 minutes, and I even had a piss break during that time. Next mission, Hotel Atlantic. This mission I remember sucking ass and being super difficult, but I can't quite recall why. Let's see. Now that piano gives me PTSD from a totally different game from the N64 era. I'm pretty sure you all know what I'm talking about. Alright, we start the mission as a pacifist. Ignore everyone and make your way to the bar. But I just can't help to wonder, why the fuck is everyone armed with AK-47s in a hotel lobby? This hotel is located in Germany, not America. Anyway.
Can I help you, Mr. Bond?
I'm looking for Paris Carver. Have you seen her?
Yes, I believe she's waiting in your suite. And your presence is required there as well.
We backtrack to the beginning, activate the elevator, go to the elevator, and for some reason I was feeling uneasy, like something horrible and difficult would happen soon.
Ah, Mr. Bond. It's not nice to keep a lady waiting.
Where is Paris?
Let's talk about where the red encoder is first, shall we?
Oh, fuck! Our first boss fight. I used to die to this fucker so many times. I believe my dad had to do this fight for me. Just shoot the guy and occasionally with precision controls dodge his projectile. The end. Done. Except not quite. The game has the audacity to include an escort mission. Okay, whatever. Let's just beeline to the car. Whoops. Oh yeah, there are no save states. Whole mission all over from the beginning. Done. And let me just say, they managed to perfectly simulate our escape as it was shown in the movie. Next mission, Convoy. I have 0 memories from this one. I do remember this music though. Anyway, I masterfully quickscoped some baddies and oh fuck. I do remember this mission. I remember Q's face absolutely terrifying me as a child. But what follows after was something fucking epic. Oh fuck yeah, dude, let's fucking go! Yeah, this part is fucking terrible. Next mission, Ski Reach. Yeah, so the devs thought that since they wasted a whole 5 minutes of programming in the earlier skiing part, it would be such a waste to not include it again. I mean, it kinda has epic moments. Well, no, it doesn't. After we reach the bottom of the slope, the game takes a stealthy turn. We can now sneak around everything and use our elite agent capabilities to their absolute peak maximum. The stealth doesn't work, but the AI does. The level is pretty much a straight line. Navigate to the end, where we'll encounter a new boss fight. The last one was pretty epic, but he was just a side boss in the middle of the level. Surely, since this one is the gatekeeper for the level's ending, they would go all out and make it challenging and interesting. Maybe some neat new mechanics. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. But you know what's not endless? Time. And since the devs already put so much time and effort into this level, by reusing the first half of the mission, the boss fight, well...
This business between you and Carver needs to end.
Seems to me the only thing ending is your...
Oh yeah, I did not edit that. That's how it plays out. Anyway, the boss arena is fucking small, so just no-scope him. Next mission, CMGN Tower. Shoot shit, activate shit, watch shit, shoot shit, run through shit, destroy some shit, and it took me embarrassingly long time to figure out that in order to finish the mission, I would just have to run into this window or mirror or whatever. Damn. Took me a whole 10 minutes. Shit. Next mission, Market District. This one I remember very clearly because quite frankly, my whole family got stuck in this mission. This was the mission where every one of us just said fuck it and never touched the game again. Except me. When every other kid in the block was out in the sun, chasing after girls and bugs and lizards. Those fuckers were awesome. I used to bring them to our sandpit and weep as they were gone in the morning. Anyway, we're playing as Wei Ling. Our objective, secure a fucking rocket launcher. In order to get the rocket launcher, we need to kill a boss. Now, I'm not quite sure if we got stuck in the boss part, and if we did, I don't blame us. We were pretty awful in general at video games, and this game does not play very well. But nowadays, as I am an fucking primal animal, I masterfully abuse the game mechanics, aka I just ran and shot. Alright, we got the rocket launcher. Now I recall there being a secret here somewhere. Nope, not there. Aha! Hell yeah! But why would the game supply me with ammo and meds as we just defeated a boss? Oh fuck, the music faded away. Oh, never mind, it's back. Oh, fuck! You bet your sweet little pink round fucking nibs we're fighting and motherfucking Apache. Is that how you say that? Apache? 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 This is goddamn epic. This blew my fucking autistic brain as a child. And naturally, I died here countless of times. Okay, motherfuckers, it's go time! Well, that was a fucking disappointment and a half. Oh, a puzzle. Done.
Yes.
Final mission. Stealth boat.
See if you can find the engine room and stop this boat.
I know what to do.
Right.
Oh, fuck. Now let me tell you, this level is fucking epic.
Mr. Carver, we have Wei Lin, but there's no sign of Bond. What do I pay you for? We're ready to launch the missile. Find him!
I lied. It's not epic at all. Backtrack. Shoot men. Open a door. Shoot a man. Shoot another man. Get a key card. Backtrack. Progress through a door. Shoot men. Heal. Have an actually pretty okay boss fight. Get the grenade launcher. Choose between getting an extra life or saving Chinese chick. Choose wisely, but also choose twice. Unlock a door. Enter a big open room perfectly designed for an epic boss fight showdown. Engage the boss fight. Except it's not the boss fight.
Still trying to write a happy ending? Too bad you're missing the key part of the story.
Kill some men. The grenade launcher sucks. Get a room key. Go to the room. Enjoy top tier sound design. And then engage the boss fight. The final boss of the game. In a room which is about as small as the toilet in one bedroom apartment. Kill the henchmen. Empty your grenade launcher to the boss. Realize you didn't land a single one of your shots. Fight the boss by pretty much standing still.
This should punch up my headlines for tomorrow.
I think your story's over, Elliot.
Far from it, you ignorant fool. You see, I've set this boat to self-destruct in 3 minutes. You'll never escape in time. Tomorrow never dies.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. T-minus 3 minutes and counting.
Now, back when I was a little baby boy, I got stuck here. Since I didn't understand English, I had no idea what to do. So, I just ran aimlessly for 3 minutes and had to do everything all over for hundreds of times. Until finally, my trial and error led me doing the right thing. Now, we just backtrack to the beginning of the level. Enjoy the action-packed final stretch. And beat the game.
Let's go! Hold on!
The game doesn't even bother to show credits, but it's nice to get a compliment from time to time. Was 007 Tomorrow Never Dies as good as I remembered? Hell no! It took me around 1.5 hours to beat it from start to finish. The controls were atrocious. Storytelling non-existent. Soundtrack pretty fucking good. Sound effects oddly satisfying. Sound mixing well. There was also another 007 game I used to play. The World Is Not Enough. It's mildly better than this one. They actually make an attempt on briefing you properly for the missions. You have cool gadgets. The missions have actually different objectives. There's blackjack, and the gameplay is well, it's pretty much like Tomorrow Never Dies, except it's in first person and they spent an extra 10 minutes on programming the controls. I hated that game as a child. Now, when I played it halfway through, which took me around 1.5 hours, I hate it even more. Revisiting my childhood favorite was most definitely a mistake. What are the most treasured games of your childhood? Do they hold up today? Or were you also left emotionally scarred after revisiting them? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.